So I'm Professor Stephen Cheung, and I'm a scientist in the Department of Kinesiology at Brock University, which is situated right next to Niagara Falls in Canada. I'm a four-time author with Human Kinetics. I have published Advanced Environmental Exercise Physiology, both the first and the second edition. And my other passion besides environmental physiology is cycling. And through Human Kinetics, I've also published two popular science books. The first is Cutting Edge Cycling, co-authored with Hunter Allen, a top cycling coach in the US. And the second was co-editing a book called Cycling Science, which was done in conjunction with Dr. Miquel Zabala from the University of Granada in Spain, who is also the performance director for the Movistar Pro Cycling team. Why do we choose, or why have I chosen to publish with Human Kinetics? I think for a few reasons. One is for the mix that it is a pure academic publisher on the one hand, and also a kind of popular press publisher on the other hand. I wanted, ultimately, when I first started with Advanced Environmental Exercise Physiology, my other big passion was cycling. It was that I wanted to eventually write a cycling book. So I had one kind of eye on that as I was working and exploring, working with different publishers to have both an academic textbook and also a more popular press book. So knowing Human Kinetics' long background in both of those avenues, this was, I felt, a very good fit for my two passions, my passion for environmental physiology and the scientific research I do, and also my passion for cycling and cycling science. I think one of the things I really value about working with Human Kinetics throughout all these four books is that, in essence, they have let me develop my vision, and they have let me build my vision and work according to my own schedule. So what I mean by that is I was the one that really drove the proposal. Obviously, there was feedback from the acquisition editors, and there was a bit of back and forth, but they really allowed me to stick to my vision. And then they also really let me work on my own schedule. You know, as a academic, I already have so many deadlines and so many interim reports to do. The last thing I wanted to do in writing a book was to have periodic progress updates constantly throughout. So we set a schedule of time for the first draft to arrive, and then afterwards they let us kind of alone to do it. If we needed help, they were there. If we needed some tweaks to that deadline, they were very accommodating with that. But otherwise, it wasn't as if the editors were kind of always on our back saying, like, where's the next chapter? I want to see the next chapter. We just were allowed to really build kind of our vision and along, in essence, our own timeline. So those are two of the things that I really valued, along with obviously the fact that Human Kinetics does have a big network of history with a lot of major academic organizations like American College of Sports Medicine. So I knew in terms of marketing, the books would be kind of really pushed heavily in that aspect, and also again that they have a reach in the popular press area also.